Civilization or Barbarism, an Authentic Anthropology by Dr. Cheikh and Diop. Einstein's powerful and answer to all of these questions through his theory of general relativity and of the geometrization of space, no matter how grandiose, does not account for the intimate mechanism of the interactions of field, matter, and the mystery of the intimate nature of the gravitational field still remains unfathomed. However, its direction, its volume, its diverse effects, etc., can be calculated. It can even be created or eliminated locally. It can be broken away from. Its value can be multiplied by n. It can be controlled by placing satellitish, artificial moons around planets or planetons around the sun, but its intimate nature still remains an enigma to science. What is the nature of this magnetic force that goes through my hand without causing any damage and that holds on the other side in space? I mean, suspended in the air, 1 ton of metallic matter. The physicist is not the naturalist who describes in detail the intimate and functional arrangement of the organs of the biological being in order to account for life. That is why he limits himself to representing the electromagnetic field with a tri-rectangular trihedron moving in space. All of the above shows that classical philosophy, as promoted by men of letters, is dead. A new philosophy will rise from these ashes only if the modern scientist, whether a physicist, a mathematician, a biologist, or anything else, ascribes to a new philosophy. In the history of thought, the scientist, up till now, has almost always had the status of a brute, of a technician, unable to extract the philosophical importance from his discoveries and his inventions, while the noble task always fell to the classical philosopher. Philosophy's present misery corresponds to the time interval that separates the death of the classical philosopher and the birth of the new philosopher. The latter undoubtedly will integrate in his thought all of the above signaled premises, which barely point to the scientific horizon, in order to help man reconcile man with himself. The ethical foundations of the behavior of modern man. Ethics stem from philosophy, as the practical behavior comes out of the idea that one has about things. Only scientific knowledge differentiates modern man's ethics from those of primitive man. It is possible to demonstrate the originally rational foundation of all moral behavior for any given mental level. That which is feeling and moral was first conceived as saving knowledge in the natural order. A new ethics that largely takes into account objective knowledge in Jacques Monod's sense, and in short, the interest of the human species is in the process of being built. It is only difficult to internationalize it because of conflicts of national interest. Ecology, defending the environment, tends to become the foundation of the new ethic of the species, based on knowledge. The time is not far off when the pollution of nature will become a sacrilege, a criminal act, even and mainly for the atheist, because of the one fact that the future of humanity is at stake. What knowledge or the science of the epic decrees as harmful to the whole group thus becomes progressively a moral prohibition. And we'll pause right here. Continue back with civilization or barbarism. Chapter 17, almost complete. Hi, Hope. I'm Uriel.